So my name is Mara Beatriz Banal, but I prefer to be called Mara. I'm more used to it than Beatriz. And I'm 33 years old already. I am an intake specialist.
So for the first question, what specific area of law do you handle intake for, and what do you enjoy about helping people in that field?
So as an intake, I handle state planning, trust. We also do Medicaid, elder law, and probate. So what I enjoy the most is the opportunity to connect with people and build trust with the potential clients.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
What do you think is the most challenging part of screening potential cases?
Okay. For me, that's when you have to tell the clients to retell their stories again, especially the painful loss for probate, because they have to go back to what really happened. And we are requesting them to retell the story so we can understand more and to know better, like on how to help them and what do they need.
What about the most rewarding part of it?
Well, for me, it's when they hired us, especially for the adamant one, like for the client that you really feel unsure if they would like to go to engage with us in the future. You really have to like build connection and feel that they can trust us, and it's fulfilling when they hired us, and you'll realize that it's like they pay more than what you really expect. So it's fulfilling.
Can you describe a lead you successfully converted that you're particularly proud of?
Yeah, it's the most lead that I can remember is the lady who is very adamant. She's not really into providing information because she feels like it's confidential, which I understand because it involves financial, like bank checking account. I totally understand, but I made her feel that it's secure and it's something that would help our attorney to understand her situation more. So when they have like the consultation, it will be more productive and you can ask all the necessary questions because we already have like the basic ones.
What skills do you think are essential for a next level intake specialist?
For me, it's like strong communication. First and foremost, it's hard to connect with people if you're not really good with the communication. And aside from that, empathy, you really have to put yourself into their shoes so you can understand them more, and active listening.
What advice would you give to a firm owner who is frustrated with their current intake specialist performance?
For me, it's like consistent training, measurable KPIs, and just like what I need, constant coaching and feedback because it will really help us to, know our opportunities and what are the things that we need to develop as part of our work.
If your intake approach had a tagline, what would it be?
I think for me, it's um, nonstop learning, consistency leads to perfection.
Yes. What are some common misconceptions people have about what an intake specialist actually does?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question because many thinks that it's about like booking an appointment, like scheduling a consultation. But when you're into it, it's way more than that.
Well, can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, because many things like you're just checking the calendar, booking an appointment, right? But
Yeah.
you have to know more their situation. You have to more about their basic information like marital status, their residence, their checking, and then you have to compare the calendars, the earliest available schedule, and now you have to attach everything like their deed. So it's way more than just what they think that it's just booking a consultation.
What advice would you give to someone starting their first day in legal intake?
For me, it's to be more empathetic. Sometimes there are leads or there are clients that's really frustrated because this is what they need. So for us to gain more leads and more clients, you really have to be more empathetic and at the same time to stay professional. Do not win an argument. It's making them more confident and to really build trust with the firm.
How do you handle the emotional weight of hearing difficult stories from potential clients all day?
It's hard, especially for the probate thing. But again, there's a thin line between empathy and professionalism. So you really have to weigh those two to be more engaged with the client and at the same time stay professional because you really have to monitor the time of the call. So you have to be balanced.
How do you stay updated on the firm's specific ideal client criteria and protocol?
As a VA, we don't really have like someone that can we really like talk like real time because they are in Florida. But for me, the best way is to check emails from time to time because they are also sending updates. Make like a note that you can easily access. So you can just check it from time to time, even if you're in a call, and make sure that your notepad is updated.
What does a typical intake day look like for you?
It's a busy day, especially for on Mondays. So it's more of like checking emails, checking Teams for any updates, reviewing follow-ups, taking phone calls, and doing admin tasks, sending reports.
What's the first thing you do, or kind of like your ritual, to get into the zone before hitting the phone?
Oh, first and foremost, I zone out. I'm like like that, and I drink coffee. And then while I'm drinking coffee, I'm also cheering myself like it's going to be a good day. I'm going to have like a lot of leads. So, just preparing myself mentally before I turn on my laptop.
I love the words of affirmation.
Yeah.
How much of your day is spent on live calls versus organizing case data for the attorneys?
Okay. So this past few weeks, we only have like few calls. So I can say that it's like 40% taking calls and 60% doing admin tasks like booking a consultation, sending end of day report and tracking the calls that we receive.
If your daily intake calls were a reality TV show, oh, this is fun. What would be the title and the dramatic tagline for the season finale?
Oh, I think for me, it's one lead, one opportunity. Each lead matters. Oh, I don't really have like a tagline. It's more of a title, like interesting title.
How do you manage a high volume of leads without letting the client needs slip through the cracks?
Okay, yeah, that's interesting. For me, I set priorities. Like from the urgent to the important and then least important. And also I have to follow workflows that is effective. So I will not abandon all the other things that is still necessary, like in a day. So yeah, set priorities.
What's the most unexpected thing a potential client has ever said to you during an initial call?
So I remember I call her IG mom. I receive a call from her. She's trying to establish a trust for her daughter. And then she told me that, you know what, my daughter is like some girls in Instagram. Then she's like dating other men. The story of her daughter, like sounds like a spoiled daughter. And then she told me that you should also have like a financial class so you'll learn more. I didn't expect that. I didn't know what to tell her about it because we have a process. I have to drive the call. So it's unexpected, but I was managed to end the call properly. She's really talkative.
How do you collaborate with the attorneys to make sure a lead is ready for the next step?
Great. The only way we can communicate with the attorneys is through emails and the main tool that we use, like the HubSpot. So what I do is to make sure that I put like task or to-do list. So if in case I receive an attorney like send me a note or a message, I'll be able to receive it like urgently. It will pop up in my screen. It's important for me.
Can you give one expectation versus reality moment regarding your remote intake work?
It's not easy as it sounds because just like what I have mentioned earlier, initially I thought it's just booking like an appointment, scheduling. It sounds easy, but when you're doing it, when you're at it, it's way more than that. It's more complicated and you really have to remember all the terminologies, all the things that needs to be attached, like the proper way to tag the calendar title. So, yeah, it's way more complicated.
If your workspace had a soundtrack, ooh, that played every time you picked up the phone, what song would it be?
I think it's Staying Alive by Bee Gees because it's really draining, especially Mondays. So you have to stay alive, you have to stay focused, and you have to stay energized all throughout the day.
All throughout the day.
Yeah.
What's the most common question you get from someone who is nervous about hiring a lawyer?
Oh, the most common that I get is how much would it cost me? despite the explanation that it's a complimentary consultation, you don't have to pay anything. At the back of their mind, they really need to pay something. And that is something as an intake that we cannot really advise because fees and cost is really something and really depends on their situation, like on what they need. So what we normally tell them is that we can book a free consultation, but in regards to fee, like for your documents and for the service, it should be, or it's only the attorney who can give like the amount or the cost. But that's the most common question.
What sparked your initial interest in the legal field, even if you aren't the one arguing in court?
For me is it's about the learning. Back when I was in BPO, I handled mergers and acquisition in business and healthcare account. So somehow I had like this glimpse of their life in the US. So I realized that having knowledge in legal matters or legal terms will also help me to have a little fraction on how they live in the US so you'll understand them more.
Was there a specific moment where you realized you had a knack for connecting with people in crisis?
Yes, I realized that when I handle the healthcare insurance in BPO, it's hard because you're really talking with the patient, with the members. So for you to understand them, you need to really put yourself in their shoe. So that's where I realized that I can do it. Like I can connect with people. I can understand them as long as I put myself so I can like I would know how to be helped. Like what help should I need? Yeah.
Did you always know you wanted to work in a professional legal environment?
Not at all. Initially, no. Just like what I mentioned, initially, I'm not really. I don't really have like an idea about legal matters, especially in US, like in Florida. We have zero knowledge about that. But then when I joined the training, I realized that, ooh, so this is something that they do here. This is something, or this is what, like, this is their process. So from then on, I realized that I can do it. And then right now, I'm enjoying it so far. Yeah.
What was your training experience like for this role? Any aha moments?
My training was a quick one, but it's very informational. And you can't miss a day because it's very packed. And then my aha moment is I think when I learned like the terminologies like POA, trust, will. And then you'll realize, oh, so this is how it works. So this is how the wills work. So, it's very knowledgeable. And for me, it's really great thing. That was a great training.
Yeah, and it's really helpful because you can apply it to your personal life
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
well. So next question, if you weren't an intake specialist, what other profession do you think you might have enjoyed?
I think I would still be in healthcare department because again, I love connection. I love building connection and aside from what we're doing right now, what I'm doing right now, I would love to help people, especially the best thing that I can do on my end. So yeah, I think I'd still be in healthcare.
Wow. What did you want to be when you grew up as a child? Mm.
Ooh. I dreamed of being like an office girl, having a regular 9 to 5 job, and then after office hours, I'll go grocery shopping or meet with friends and have some coffee. Just a regular, ordinary girl, working girl.
Actually, were there any childhood heroes or role models who influenced your communication style?
I'm actually none. There's no role model because you know what? I'm more into playing outside with my cousins and friends. I'm like a kid that you can always see outside. So I don't really have much time to spend in television to see famous people that I can look up to be my role model.
What's one of your fondest childhood memories?
Oh, my favorite is those times when I'm playing outside with my cousins till it gets dark or till my mom calls me.
That's supposed to be fun. Toss
Yeah.
you in free, like shouting, "Go
Yeah.
on,
It's getting dark now. Come home.
I need to eat dinner." What is your favorite Filipino food and why?
My favorite Filipino food is chicken curry, and I love it because it's my dad's specialty. So I really
Hmm.
love it.
Have you ever tried balut?
Yeah,
What is your
but I will only eat it if it's dark or if it's beside the cellar. They used to have like little
Oh, yeah.
lamps. It's hard and I feel awkward to eat it when it's very bright because you'll see the whole
Yes.
thing. So I'm comfortable eating it like outside, like dark.
Yes. What's your favorite American food?
I love cheeseburgers and fries.
Yes, it's a go-to. Have you ever traveled to the United States?
Not yet, but I would love to go to Oregon where they filmed the Twilight. I love
Wow,
the atmosphere. I love it.
right. What's a hobby or passion you pursue outside of the legal world?
Watching TikTok videos or just spend time with my family or friends or like cuddling with my puppies.
What's a book, movie, or TV show you've enjoyed recently?
I love Bob Ong books. If you're familiar with him, I'm a fan. But when it comes to like TV series or movie, I love to watch The Good Doctor, the US version. I love it.
Mm,
Just like what I mentioned, I came from healthcare, so different. Like it's a different way to see how the things work inside the hospital, like the surgery and all. That's why
yes.
I somehow feel related.
Yeah, they have the Korean version, I think.
Yeah, they have, but I prefer the US version than the Korean
I've
version.
also watched the US version. I like third
Really?
season in, and I cannot when who's that doctor that died?
Oh,
Um,
doctor.
the one
The
who's really good, like a senior.
the handsome one?
Yes, kind of brown skinned.
Yeah.
Forgot.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
forgot
forgot
the
his
name.
name.
Just like way back. It is nice. It's a good series.
Sad.
If you could have dinner with any three people, living or deceased, who would they be?
Oh, I would love to have dinner with my dad, my maternal grandma, and
Mm.
my grandpa. They're all passed away. So I would love to spend like even one night with them over a dinner so I can somehow give back, with
Oh,
everything
yeah,
they've done. I would love
that's
to.
great. What's one thing people might be surprised to learn about you?
Ooh, you know what? I can stay inside the house for a month or even a year as long as
Relate
there's
to that.
internet and food. I'm not
Yes,
really an outgoing person.
internet, food, and aircon.
Yeah.
Time, oh my God.
Oh, yeah, it's so hot.
It's really hot. Okay, next question. If your life as an intake specialist was a meme, oh, what would it be? And what would the caption say?
Meme, I don't really have like an idea, but I would rather have to use like an emoji, like the smiling one with the like zone, like like
Yes.
that. So, whenever I see that, it feels, ooh, it's a good thing. It's a nice thing. And
Do you have any pet?
I do. I have two Shih Tzus, 1-year-old female and 5-month-old male. And they always fight a lot after they eat, but they're very cute.
Oh, that's cute. Are you a dog person or do you also love cats?
I'm a dog person.
Oh, okay.
Are you? Are you a dog person or a cat?
Yes, I
Oh.
have one dog, and before I had a cat also, so I can any
Oh.
two.
Okay.
What's your favorite way to unwind after a day of back-to-back calls?
Oh, I think it's whenever I turn off my laptop, especially on Saturday morning because it's my day off. So you'll feel really like relaxed, and at the same time, I pick up my phone and order food.
Oh
So that's
yes.
really great.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be and how would you use it to help more people?
For me, I think it's reading minds because sometimes what people say is different from what they think. So I thinking that you'll be more helpful if you really know the truth. You'll understand people if you really know the truth than just, telling them or telling people what's not really real or what's not true. So for me, it's reading minds.
Oh, that's nice. Agreed. So yeah, we've finished the whole question portion. Wow. Thank you for your time and did you
Course.
share with us your experience? Like it would be it's a nice experience to just have a little throwback once in a while and
Yeah.
how is it?
Thank you. Oh, it's great, actually. And I'm thinking that we can spend more time.
Thank
It's
you.
nice.
I'm gonna have your
Yeah, that's fun.
thank you. So thank you so much for
Thank
this.
you, Krista.
Thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.